Hi guys, welcome back to Earth to Rosita. So for today's video, I woke up. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I just woke up from such a beautiful, insane dream, and that's what has inspired to make this video. Um, where I'm talking about dreams. So the dream that I just had, it sounds so boring, but I was just swimming. I was just swimming in a very large pool, and I was swimming in all directions. And it felt very mermaid-like. So that's why I wanted to turn on my mermaid meditation music and talk about dreams. So growing up, I always had a very scientific and logical kind of perspective of dreams. But as I was moving more toward my more spiritual side, I always thought to myself, I think I started thinking to myself around age 21, 22, a different perspective of dreams and what dreams actually are. Granted, the psychological analysis for what dreams are is valid. But is that all that there is, really? Or are dreams kind of like our consciousness tapping into another realm, another universe? Because I've had some wild dreams, guys. I've had some wild dreams where hold on. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to change where I'm at. Yeah, I've had some wild dreams that I couldn't make sense of. And it truly did feel like I was just somewhere else. Have you ever had a dream like that? Leave a comment down below if you guys have had dreams where you're seeing things that you just haven't seen anywhere in your life, in your daily life, in this world. Or even if you have, obviously, I don't think that, unless it's sometimes the brain can, make completely otherworldly or out of the world, or unknown, images. But most of the time, it's just faces that, your brain, obviously, it shows you human faces or animals or stuff like that, or things that you've seen in this world, or even if it's a face that you don't recognize, it's probably a face that your brain collected somewhere along the way. We see so many faces, so, but even then, isn't that kind of insane that you could have seen one person's face one time, and it could even be a random stranger or something, and you're seeing them in your dream. Or even more kind of mind-blowing to think about, what if you see a person that you, in your dream, you see a person you've never seen before in real life, and they appear in your dream, but they exist somewhere in the world. And you had a crazy dream about them. Not a normal dream, but a crazy dream where you're fighting some kind of war that doesn't even exist on this planet. I'm talking about when I say war, I'm not saying guns and weapons and stuff. I'm saying like powers, actual like magical powers, mystical, like a mystical reality. And I'm not talking like wizards or something weird like that, because I've had a dream where I was like dressed in a weird costume that I have seen before. It exists. But we were like teleporting and flying and shit. And I wasn't me, but I felt my soul in that vessel. 'Cause I know, at least I'm very in touch with my soul. And I don't know if you guys believe in a soul, but like it's the only thing that spirit makes spiritual sense to me. How could we not have a soul, you know? Then what is this? What are we? What are animals? What is nature? If they don't have a soul. And like when I was like a child, no, I won't go there. Let's just stay on dreams. But I was flying in this dream. And not flying like on a broom or like a plane or something. I was like literally able to jump, and I would like fly. I would start flying. Like my body was able to go up into the ground and stay there and float around. Like a mortal body. Not like... So that's what I'm trying to like think about. Like what if dreams, like I said in the beginning of the video, what if dreams are just like when you go to sleep, it's your soul tapping in to other dimensions? Because that's what I think they are. And there's no like evidence for this. There's unless there's something new out there in like a scientific community that has tested people going to sleep and like ask them what they dream about and stuff. Which I think that the scientific community should do, by the way. I think that unless I'm missing something and there's been some new research that I haven't seen. But as far as I know, dreams, to like in the most scientific and logical analysis, are just like your brain collecting things and collecting memories and revisiting those memories and like so on and so forth. But I think that it's rare. It has to be rare for it to be special. So you can't just like be going to sleep and just be your consciousness tapping into like another dimension every single time. But hold on. Sorry guys, I keep moving around because the light of the day keeps moving around because it's like 6 p.m. and like I said, I woke up from this crazy beautiful dream. So I'm gonna take it to another level. So if you have like an existential crisis about reality, I should have put that disclaimer at the front of this. Maybe I'll like crop this part and then put it at the front. Anyway, if you have an existential, like if you have like a lot of anxiety about reality, and I know that some people out there that watch me have this kind of like fear of what is this experience, don't watch this, because you might get a little bit like freaked out at this. But what if this experience that we're having right now is just a dream, and when you die, you just move on to the next dream, or whatever. And that is why some souls find each other easier than other souls. Because, like, everybody that I have in my circle right now, whether it's online or in real life that I've known, that I've met in real life, I feel a sense of, like, true connection to them, you know? Hence why we latch on to each other. Even you guys watching this right now, even you guys that are watching this right now, there has to have been something within your consciousness, within your soul, that is calling out for somebody else to say these exact words. And maybe, not always, there is a strong soul connection between you and I. And maybe that's why we latch on to each other. Like, maybe that's why we latch on to some people more than we do with others. Because I know that, like, every person, they have a stage, in their growth where they meet a certain person, and that person helps them with their growth, and helps them with their trauma, and helps them with whatever they need in their life. And then they fade away. You know, maybe this is a good perspective for anyone that has lost, like, a friend, or and a relationship has ended. Maybe that person's dream, they died in that dream. Not literally died, but their course in your life is over. And maybe that's just my Pisces rising and Scorpio sun intermingling together and trying to say something. Because Scorpio, death, rebirth; Pisces, the realm of dreams, the realm of psychic, the realm of, like, the god of the sea. It's crazy to think about, and there are so many possibilities as to what the hell this experience is, you know? What is this experience? This is something that I can't think about constantly, or I will go insane. I will lose my mind. But today, it feels like one of those days where I need to question it, and I don't know what's going on in the cosmos. The last time I checked, we were in Cancer moon or something like that, while we're in Aries sun. But I know that we are definitely we have a Mercury Pisces, so it's making me very, like, poetic lately. It's making me very in tune with my emotions, with a dreamy state. I don't know. It's just, so, to finish this video off, the takeaway from this video is my thoughts on what dreams are. So the first thing I think that they are is when you go to sleep, you're tapping into another consciousness out there somewhere that is existing, that is living, that is doing something, doing something out there. And just in that same way, maybe this experience right now is a dream. And that's not to say necessarily that just because this might be a dream, nothing is real. That's not what I mean. I mean, I'm not trying to push like a nihilistic point of view. Because everything that you do in a dream matters. Just like everything you do when you're asleep and your consciousness might be going someplace else matters. Maybe that's what this reality is. It is just a dream. And when you go to sleep, you're tapping into another dream. And then when you wake up, you're living this dream again. But when you're asleep, somebody else is tapping into this realm and looking around and seeing what's going on. I don't know. Could be a wide range of things. Like this like reality, this experience that we're having is truly something mysterious. And I don't think that we can think about it for too long. Or else we'll go like insane, you know? We wouldn't know what to do for ourselves. And that's why sometimes we just need to shut up and stop thinking about spiritual things and higher things. Sometimes we need to just be stupid, and we need to gossip, and we need to like do mundane human shit, you know? Like go to work and as long as we didn't like lose ourselves in that and lose our connection to spiritual selves, you know. Because there needs to be a balance. There needs to always be a balance. And I know that I feel fairly balanced. Sometimes I want to be like delving right into my low vibrational state and just like being a human being and not thinking about what's going on around here. What is this reality? So yeah, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think that dreams are. And give this video a like if you agreed with what I think dreams are. And click subscribe if you like these types of videos, if you like to see me talking about my thoughts on literally anything. And have a lovely day or night. Bye.